Oh, man.
Did he ever get back to you?
No. He might join the live, though. Sometimes he does. Sometimes. All right. Did you unplug my charger? Oh, I unplugged the charger. Oh, well. Lifting bricks, what's up, man? I'm actually... I need to move these. I don't have a place for them, though. USC Death Star next? No, not quite. UCS Venator, that might be next. What's got you all cracking up? Oh, my wife's doing something funky. Yeah, no, I don't have the UCS Death Star, and I don't know that I would actually buy that one, personally. I do see a lot of people getting it, though. I think what I like the most are all the people that are making their own versions of it. One guy was trying to do like the smallest version of it. It was like this big. It was like a tiny little thing. All right. Is there another bag 21? Ah, there is. Thanks for the like and share. Appreciate it. Yeah, I forgot the bases of these. Actually, I'm gonna need at least one of those. Bases of these are pretty full of bricks. How's everybody doing tonight? This is bag 21 of, I believe, 49. Should be done. Well, we'll see how far we get tonight, but should have the midsection relatively close to being done tonight. Which is kind of crazy because this, for as big as this set is, it's going a lot quicker than I thought. I'm playing and lurking. All right, what are you playing? Yeah, whatever. We'll run with that. I guess I got a couple of these. Over there. Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, nice. Oh, what's up there, Pipe Wizard? Holy notifications, Batman. Okay. What's going on, Jeff? Where'd it go? Hold on. Hold that thought. I'm ready. Hey, thanks for the follow, Nemeza. Oh, yeah. Hitting the spot. Ooh, that's strong. How's your day, Jeff? Yay to your wife. 100%. My wife is my wife's the hero of this story. She really is. Even when she posts a video of me snoring insanely loudly. It doesn't really bother me. At this point, there's really not that much else that can embarrass me. My day was pretty good. Was supposed to work today and didn't end up working, but it's all good. Working tomorrow at a guy's house in Knoxville, just running some network lines at his house. But I did talk to a guy who's a pretty well-rounded electrician. Just moved back into the area, and him and I might do some work together. Talked to a guy that is going to be doing a stick-built house, a brand new build, starting December, and I'm going to be sending over a quote to wire their whole house. It's not very enjoy Legos. Oh no, this is well, I mean, I used to be part of the reason why I never did it, but I oh, okay, it does see that. Yeah, I not so much anymore. The thing I was gonna say, there's not much to embarrass. My wife posted a video of me yesterday. We were just hanging out with our kids yesterday, and I fell asleep on her, and apparently I was snoring. Well, not apparently, you could hear it. I was snoring pretty uniquely, I'd say. How's the Titanic been this Rivendell for Christmas? Ooh, yeah. So far it's really cool. I'm really enjoying it. I like the Titanic a lot, but I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. Man, that's tough. I'd almost, if I had my choice between the two, I think I'd start with Rivendell. You can see it behind me here, and I have the light kit on it. It's pretty awesome. But the detail on this thing is pretty cool. Once you start building the sections, um, it's cool. To me, it's like a architecture style build. So it's really cool when you open it up and you can see all the rooms, engine rooms and stuff like that. This room right here's got a pool in it or something. So it is pretty cool. But if I didn't have either set and I had the choice, I personally would probably go with Rivendell. Yeah, man, we'll see what happens. He's a really cool guy. I did. His dad is the guy that I did the security system. I did the cameras for a couple weeks ago, or a month ago or so, I guess. So yeah, so it's pretty cool to get connected with him, and so we'll see what happens. He seemed pretty open to it though. What's a good starter kit? Man, I don't know. There's so many. What themes do you like? I guess is really the question nowadays. Just finding a theme that you like, and then just picking something in that works for you, because there's so many themes out there now, and they all have various size sets, so you could very easily find something. Animals? Oh, well, there's a couple. Let me see if I can find the box really quick. Um, yeah, yeah, okay. So like, here's a couple haven't built yet. Um, this is like a 3-in-1. It's only 407 pieces, but you could build a cat, bird, or a dog. And again, it's a smaller set, so um, I'd say this one probably could be a good starter set. This one looks to be a little bit bigger. Hold on, let me move the. Hopefully, it doesn't tear the thing. Oh, here, I'll just leave this off. This is another one. It's like a birdhouse, but you could also do, what is that? I don't know what those are. Let's see. Does it say? Not really. It just says birdhouse, but looks like you almost like a. Oh, looks like a bee house right there. And then these are two like squirrels on a bench. So that's another one that you could do. There's one more I'll show you. These ones we actually already have built. What are you laughing at? You were cracking up.
Dude, there's the cutest old guy building Lego. I told my mom about the not building Lego.
About the what? Oh, I almost just knocked over the X-Wing.
About the not being, it's not being that meta.
Oh.
Laughing so hard, she's like, oh, I wish.
Yeah. So here's a couple other ones. This one is a set. This one's called I think this is like another one of those 3-in-1 creations. This is the adorable dogs. There's just two little ones, like a husky too. Look how dirty. Oh my gosh. Wow. I guess we need to clean these. But yeah, some adorable dogs. And then this one, my parents actually built with my daughter. It's just a little unicorn. I think you could do other. Well, actually, I'm not really sure, but there's another one. So yeah, I mean, all these relatively small in size. If you don't build or haven't built in a while, those might be some good ones to get back into. That's what I would recommend. But yeah, those are all like the 3-in-1 creators. I think creators, something like that. Babe, you have a question. Cass, do you also like Legos? Babe,
Yep.
do you have a question? Do you also like Legos?
I thought it was Lego.
Well, it is. Yeah. Well, I'm not
I
being.
do. I did my first set with Caleb, and it stressed me out, but I did Hagrid cut.
Yep.
And then my second
Just
Lego,
right up here, Hagrid's hut.
the Millennial Falcon.
Yep.
And then my third one, I did a bear cafe.
Yeah. So she's done a couple.
I really like castles and buildings.
She likes castles and buildings. She likes Harry Potter. Actually, most of the Harry Potter sets that we have were actually given to her, and then I ended up building them. But yeah, she recently built like a little cafe, 3-story cafe that's pretty cool. It had a light kit on it. So yeah, she hadn't built since, well, basically we started doing all this. So she recently got into it, and it was cool. One day I came home and she was building that little bear cafe all on her own, and I've been like trying to get her to build. Still trying to get her on here. See if I can get her on a live. She did once for like maybe 5 minutes. Wait, whoa. Getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I think I had like go to the bathroom or something and she took over for me. So she'll try more. Z, hello. Caleb, do you know if there's a Lego affiliate program? I tagged you guys in a video. Thank you. I did see that. Oh, I'm sorry. GeoFS. So this is part 6. Please I'm working on it, Geo. I'm working on it. But Z, yes, I did see that. I was actually kind of curious what affiliate program you're talking about. There is, but it takes a while to get into it. I think you have to be like doing Lego for like a year or something like that before you can sign up for it or something like that. I'm not really sure. I haven't really looked into it all that much, mainly because if a year comes around, still doing this, I'll start looking into it. But they do have one. That would be pretty cool. That would be really cool, actually. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it would be really cool, but we're definitely a little ways away from that. KGB, you can't sneak in here this time. I saw you. But I appreciate the tag, Z. That was really nice of you. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. There's always next time. Whoa. This is different than the last time. All right, not super repetitive. I have 2 Lego sets I'm having trouble with, so I might need help. Which ones are you having trouble with? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then that is going right there. I need to move this over so you guys can see. Bumblebee? Oh, the Transformer. Say, I did Shockwave. It's right back there. And it is not... It's a really cool build. I love it, actually. I'm scared to move it, and even more scared to try and transform it. Gosh, what I really need to get is a lazy Susan. So when I'm building stuff, I can just like spin things around like that. The other one is a plant. Which plant? Niffler, how's it going? We are trying. We're trying. I think once I build this section, I will be more than halfway done. What trouble are you having with the Bumblebee? With the Bumblebee? With Bumblebee. I broke Soundwave a couple times trying to put them together. At one point, I went to like push some pieces down, and my finger slipped or it snapped, and the whole thing just kind of fell off. That's not right. No, that is really not right. Oh my gosh, that thing was on there. Okay. That is on there. A cherry blossom tree. Is that? No, we did the mini orchids. Oh, I haven't done that one. What's got you stumped though? It's good. Bought me for set 609 to complete. 6079. You, Jonathan Bird. What's up? How are you? If you're awesome with the Lego set numbers. 6079. I think we went over this one last time. Yeah. Yeah, we were looking at, dude, that thing is so cool. Nice. Yeah, I started going through the shuttle launch that I have and started piecing together what I have and what I need to order. Thankfully, it's not nearly as much as I thought. There are some specialty pieces which I'm not really looking forward to looking at the prices yet, but yeah, I realized I was doing my kind of setting up my inventory completely wrong in Bricklink. I was like adding the pieces that I saw, like could tell that I was missing, instead of just adding the whole entire set to my collection and then kind of working backwards and then deleting the ones that I had out of that. So then it just left the pieces that I need. So I've taken Bellevue apart so many times. Took a break for a bit. Had to glue some of the pieces together because they wouldn't stay together. Hey, I don't. I get it. Part of me kind of wishes that. Oh yeah, hey, thanks for the trick or treat. I kind of wish that some of these sets that I have been doing that I glued them, mainly because I don't want them to break. My kids will get to them and break them. Like the Falcon. Part of me kind of wishes that I would have glued the Falcon together, but well, it changed a lot too. Bricklink changed since what is it, September 18th, when Lego kind of like took it over even more so, or did all that big updating. Some good changes, I thought, but yeah, it definitely is a little bit different now. Either way, it is a really, really cool website. The only thing I wish I saw more of on that website were instructions. There's some sets that have instructions, and there's some that don't. And I know they have like the entry so you could buy it, but there's actually a couple times I've actually got the PDFs from Bricklink itself. Kind of wish I don't plan to take it apart. Minion, I'm kind of with you on that. I don't either. Like maybe if we move, I might have to take them apart a little bit, but yeah, I don't ever plan on throwing them all back in a bin and redoing them. See, I kind of thought about putting Shockwave in his boombox form, but he's actually stayed right there pretty well. But transforming him is not very fun. It's like trying to collapse him is kind of scary actually. Oh yeah, I think I'm on Bricklink and Rebrickable at least once a day because I'll think of like, I wonder if someone's made a mock for that. So then I'll go there and yeah, sure enough, someone's made a mock of whatever it is I'm thinking about. Should actually tell Dracos next time he's on here about that. He wants to do a whole Middle Earth map, and not that I want to like burst his bubble and be like, someone's already done it, but the nice thing about looking at other people's builds is you kind of get some insight as to how to do things maybe a little bit differently than you might be doing them. Charnay, hello. What? Oh, thanks for the October. What's the alt build for Bumblebee? Oh, that is a really good. I didn't know they had a Big Bang Theory set. I know the first time I ever saw that show, I'm like, went to sit down with my cousins to watch it. I'm like, this is gonna be the lamest show ever. Until I laughed as much as I did. Yeah, well, that's the case with a lot of things, man. Wait, what did I miss? Those just hang off like that? This piece right here? All right. Oh, dude, did you see the Forestman's Crossing that I've been sharing? I have 27 videos in my channel. Used Lego for 2 years. Just so what? I'm waiting for more Geo. But Niffler, I started rebuilding. Where is it? Niffler, did I show you this? Okay, so this is Forestman's Crossing. Check this out. And I'm gonna start with this. I have no intentions of selling this. But price guide. Currently new, sold in the last 6 months. Average price $1,893. Max price $2,587. That's new. Used in the last 6 months, the average was $324. Max price was $950. Currently, it's up to average price being $400. Someone's trying to sell a used set for $2,099. Is that ridiculous? And not just for this, obviously. Like, this is not complete. I got to buy all the pieces for it. But yeah, crazy, right? This is set number 6071. So you can go check out what it looks like. No, it's not special minis. It does have some unique. Gosh, I would share my screen, but every time I try and do that, it does not work. And I'm kind of nervous too. Actually, you know what? Here, let me do this. Let me do this. If I could do this quickly. Where'd it go? The downloads? No. Wait, there it was. Okay, here it is. Okay. One sec, Geo. I see your messages. I got to move windows around in order to be able to see the chat. And okay. Ian, this is a set I had when I was a kid. So you can see it's nothing special, right? Um, in the on the left tower, I still have the bridge and I still have the ladder. I still have the horses. Do you see that shield on the left tower with the deer? That base plate. So currently, the base plate used right now is going average price is $72. Um, yeah, 72 bucks. So, but if you see that shield on the left hand side, right above the black, kind of right in the middle of that tower, it's got a deer head on it, stag head on it. The other day that was going for $17 used. Oh wow, it dropped down a bunch. That's cool for me. Literally the other day when I was looking at it, it was 17 and now it's down to 7. Um, the bridge, let's see. Not bad. Average price is $8. But I think that one's in different pieces or different sets. So I don't know if it's the minifigs. Yeah, I mean the first minifig is going for 20. Second minifig is going for 14. Third minifig is going for 13. Fourth minifig 10. And then the last minifig, which is the Forest Woman, is going for 90 bucks. Holy moly. And I have that one. I remember seeing that minifig. So crazy. No, I was talking about the minifigs. The bridge was going for like $8. But the Forest Woman, the one that's sitting closest to the river, she's 90 bucks. Wild, huh? Wild. So, yeah, man. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, I have no intentions of selling that. I remember the base plate. I do not remember having that build. Um, but yeah, still cool to have, right? And to rebuild that, I think it's going to be pretty sweet. And a lot of the pieces that I have, I'm sorry, a lot of the pieces that I don't have for it, when I kind of added it all up, it was literally only going to be like 30 or 40 bucks, I think, to complete it, because the most of it is like those black arches, and those are pretty cheap. Um, so thankfully, I do need to buy one more shield. I have 2 of those shields. I have to buy one more because one of them broke. But yeah, man, it's pretty cool. I started looking at some other ones. I realized I have, it's called like Nebula. Nope, not orders. Collection. Um, oh, I didn't add it yet. Anyways, there's another one. Let's see. Nebula Outpost. This one's not that much. I mean, used, the whole thing goes for average is like 30 bucks, but I thought it was kind of cool. From 1996, set number 6899. There you go. Okay, Geo, sorry. How much is the cost of this Titanic Lego set? Okay. It is 600. Someone just asked this the other night. It's 600, basically $680. Filipino pesos. 39,328 Filipino pesos. And do you have any other Lego sets that I built? Yeah, I mean, all the ones behind me, I still have some in boxes that I haven't built yet. So I still have I still have some Lego to build. All right, where am I at? But I've really been digging going back through that box and finding the old sets that I have. A couple other ones. Do I have it still sitting here? I did yesterday. It's like a rescue. Well, this is my jar that I've been saving, like any pieces that have like stickers or stamps or stuff like that. So that's how I've been kind of finding how I have some of the older sets, because I'll find them and then I'll take a picture of it and then use Google to look up where they came from. So it's kind of the way to do it. But that's how I found some of the sets. Oh, excuse me, that I have, is by doing that with these. All right. Kylie, yes, yes, it is. Have you ever seen this when it's done? What's going to make it look even more dope is I have a light kit for it, which that is going to look really cool on this thing. That. Dude, these kids. You hear Remy? Oh, Kylie, it's pretty incredible. It's 53 inches long, so I mean it's actually probably more like that. It will barely fit on this table. It actually might not fit completely on this table. But yeah, it's massive. Yeah. Well, so I can't really. So like this, I think is half of it. If I were to put these two pieces together, that's half of it. So you can kind of already see the size of it. There's one more section here that goes like that, and then there's another basically section like that, and then the aft. So like, if this thing was sitting here built, it would be into this cabinet back here. That's how big it is. Brickhead, thanks for the heart me, and B, thanks for the hanging lights. Hanging lights. There's a local store that had it on display, and I kind of walked by it, didn't really look at it all too closely, but still pretty cool. What am I missing? Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I have not seen it with a light kit yet, but the light kit I think is going to be cool, because basically all down these little windows right here, down the whole thing, that's all lit up. I think there's a couple lights on top. In the pictures that I have, because you can see it's up on these stands, in the pictures it almost looks like there's like lights under the keel, but I don't know if that's just like, you know, glow from when they took the picture. It was like some ambient lights or something like that, but I don't know that I put those on. Might make it kind of look a little funny, but I've been waiting to get this one. Shoot. Brickhead, have you heard of the Imaginary app? They do weekly giveaways, and this is one of the sets that they are giving away this week. No lie. You could ask Jeff, you could ask KGB, or I can pull up the app and show you. There's been a couple people who like you know, same thing. They're like, man, I've been wanting this set. It's like, well, go to my profile, download the Imagineer app, throw your vote in, and then let me know when you win. Yeah, Brickhead. If you go to our profile, download there's a link to the Imagineer app. It's free. You get 1 vote for the free version. They have some paid subscriptions that get you more votes, like the Builder subscription gets you 3 votes, and then there's a Pioneer pack right now that gets you 10 votes. But you know, at the very least, you could throw in your name with the free one. There was someone that's on a free account that won a couple weeks ago. They won. What did they win? They won a Star Wars bundle. I don't remember what they won. But anyway, I mean, each bundle that they give away each week is basically worth about $1,000. So like I won a couple weeks ago, and I got the UCS Venator, which I haven't built yet, sitting over there. I got the UCS X-Wing, and then I got a sand speeder, a Star Wars sand speeder. It's a retired set, but it's basically the snow speeder from Hoth, but desert themed. And then we've had a couple other people that we know win. One of our buddies, he just won the UCS Millennium Falcon, the smaller Falcon, and then some Star Wars brickheads. Another guy, Mr. Nixie, he won the Razor. No, he won Mos Eisley Cantina and Java Sail Barge, which I'm really stoked for him. Really stoked for him. But then I was really bummed because I really want that Mos Eisley Cantina. Rich Beard Bricks is a guy that he comes on YouTube. I don't know if he's being serious or not, but he's offered to trade me the Titanic for his Mos Eisley Cantina. And if this Titanic wasn't a gift, someone gifted me this Titanic, I would probably do it. No, I can't. This was a gift, man. I can't do that. That's not right. Like there was a guy, so it's kind of funny. He actually just texted me today. There's a guy that I met at the mall right after this whole thing started for us, and you know we were getting sets and all that kind of stuff. And I was just kind of chatting with him, and he texted me today. He's like, "Hey man," he's like, "Yeah, you got any extra Lego sets?" And I'm like, "I might have like one or two extra. Like we had some duplicates and stuff." And he's like, "Can I buy them off of you?" And I'm like, "No." Like no, I wouldn't feel right about that. At the very least, like if there's duplicates that I have, I could at least just pay it forward. But no, man, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna sell you something that someone gifted me for free. That's just not right. Yeah, sorry, Niffler. Yeah, we did the Lord of the Rings bundle. It's the Rivendell set and the Barad-dûr. Kids is awake, and they're supposed to be in bed. June, what are you doing, you little stinker? Dude, the smile on her face right now doesn't make me mad at her. Oh, man.
Yeah, do you know what they're doing? They're sleeping. Hey, you get back in your bed. No. Get back in your bed right now.
June. Hi.
The new shampoo makes her hair look so greasy. It's too heavy for her.
Oh, okay. Wait, KGB, you went. Wait, did you go Lord of the Rings or? I thought we all. Did I miss something? I thought we all chose Lord of the Rings. Baby, you need to be in bed.
Tell her to go to bed.
June. Hey, I can see you on my camera, June. Hey, June, go to bed. Go to bed. She just said nope. No thanks.
Junie. Were you playing with brother?
I think Remy's asleep. I think that's good. Looks good. I don't know, man. Well, I mean, yeah, to certain people for sure. But I really want that butter door. And if I get that with that second Rivendell, they make a really, really sweet Rivendell expansion on Rebrickable. Niffler, if you haven't seen that. Well, see, that makes sense. I ain't gonna be mad about that. It would be funny though if you won, either of you, actually, with the icons, since we all went the other direction. June. Hey, you need to go to sleep. It's called the Titanic. Huh? There's nobody in there. You're the one who's been hiding pieces in the Titanic. All right, June, you gotta go to bed. I'm missing a blue piece. Oh, never mind. See, there it is. Every time I say it, as soon as I say it, I find it. Rivendell's hard to complete. I don't know why. So I saw that in the giveaway and said, nope. Rivendell's hard to want complete. What do you mean? Oh, you don't know why? You just said that. Boop. Okay. Hey, you need to go to bed. Go back in your bed, please. Go on. Go on, babe.
June, go to bed.
June.
June.
Go to bed. You're very cute, but you need to go sleep. You're a 2-year-old. You should not be up at 10 o'clock. Jeff says night, June. Oh, yeah. Back to all this. Go to sleep, June. I just don't like building it. Yeah, it was a pain, but honestly, like when you get done with it, it's worth it. That's how I felt, at least. What?
Mando is stuck in the middle of the living room.
Just walk behind him. He'll go. Our lab is. We think.
He's slipping on this floor.
Well, he's freaked out of walking in certain places on our floor because I think our floor vents are in our floor vents are in our floor. The vents for our HVAC system are in our floor, and I think one time one of the kids
I'm trying to push him. He's been backing up for me.
Okay. Anyways, we think one of the kids pulled the vents and he stepped in it, and so now he's like, when you see him walk through our living room, like he does this like crazy path all the way around. He will not walk like in the middle or by the walls. So sorry, give me 1 second. I'm gonna help them get my dog out. Sorry.
would not come with me. I was trying to push him and he's pushing back on me. And I can't lift him. Your brother is pathetic, Nolan.
Okay. Sorry about that. Dog special. Hey, Jeff, you know what it feels like outside? It feels like fall. I love it. I love it. I'm ready. I'm ready for cold weather. Like, quick, let's take a Lego piece before he returns. That's just mean. Angie, how are you? You feeling better tonight? Oh, a freeze warning? I know. Which box am I on? 2. Bag 22 or 23? Bag 22. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Okay, I got all those, got all those, got all those. Okay. Now on to this nonsense. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I did that wrong. You know, the whole Greenland thing, when the US was like, maybe we'll buy Greenland. My only interest in it was, do you know how warm it gets in Greenland? It doesn't get warm. So, yeah, that was reason enough for me to want to see that thing happen and move to Greenland. I think one place I was looking at Greenland, like their summers are like 63 degrees. It's like the hottest that it gets. Sign me up. Absolutely. Have you seen pictures of Greenland? It's beautiful. You could do it, Niffler. You could do it. Honestly, the hardest part about the Rivendell for me was the candlesticks. not putting them together, but keeping them in place. I ended up removing the candlesticks as I was trying to build everything, because every time I would stick my fingers inside the building, I would knock a candlestick over. So I finally just got to the point where I was like, screw it. I'm just going to take out the candlesticks and then not deal with it anymore. So honestly, that made it a lot better. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, the roof is so difficult. And then I thought, I got like on an inside thing and watched some video of a guy that's like, oh no, you just take like like a long piece, like a skinny long piece, even like this. It's like, yeah, you just run it down like in between all the studs and it just straightens all those pieces out. I was like, oh, cool, man. Like, that's cool. But then the book tells you to do it. So here I was thinking I've got some like secret Lego building technique, and it's not secret at all. I know, seriously, man. Thankfully though, the summer wasn't really that bad this year. Like we had like, I want to say like 3 or 4 straight weeks where it was like warm, but shoot, man, by August there was a couple nights in August it was getting down into the 40s at night. I loved it. That was cute. I read that in the most condescending way possible, KGB. I'm sure everyone else who knew was like, this freaking guy, new guy to the Lego community, thinks he's got something when we all know. And then you just let me fall into it. The one part of the Rivendell I was not looking forward to when I first saw it was all of the like the gazebo, all the white squiggly things, and then all the pillars on the inside of the building right there. I was not looking forward to those, but that actually wasn't too bad. We'll have to fight another day. Well, Jeff, we've got some land for sale if you're interested. I don't know how many more. I'm gonna definitely need more. Dang it. I did it wrong. I actually probably did do enough of these. I started. Told my husband that? Uh-oh. Babe, would you want KGB as a neighbor? She told her husband that we're selling land. Sigmo, what's up? We are in bag 20. Oh, gosh, I just said it. I already forgot. 22. Bag 22. I'd say we're right about the halfway point. Roughly. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I like that tactic. If he did, would he be up for it? Yeah, it's coming along. I keep saying it, but it is kind of shocking to me. It seems like this build is going a lot faster than I thought it would. I did the rocket raccoon earlier today. Oh, nice. Where does he work again, KGB? Uh-oh. That's all right. I got thrown for a loop when I was building the T-Rex skeleton, and I got done with bag 11, which was the end of a book, and then I opened the next book, and it said open bag 13, and it skipped like uh, 50 steps or something like that. Still a no? What doesn't he like about Tennessee? Oh, could have been bad.
Yeah, sometimes I do want to in South Dakota. Gosh, Wyoming.
Oh, Wyoming would be incredible.
The problem is I wouldn't go outside ever because it's
Are you kidding me? If we lived in Wyoming, we'd be outside all the time. Yeah, exactly. I'd be by the Grand Tetons all the time. Don't know. If I could act, and if he would know the reference, when KGB, when you said still don't know, I felt like doing the Orlando Bloom from Pirates of the Caribbean when he slams it down. He's like, "That's not good enough." Want a better answer than I don't know. Tell him I'm asking. You're not asking, so that answer doesn't fly. I have not been to Seattle. I've been to Portland. Weather out there is amazing. Kimberly, we were all taking bets on how late you'd be. Does the Titanic come with a stand, or does it sit up on its own? No, it actually has built-in stands. See, so you actually build those, and it props them up like that. By the way, you guys see Jack? Wait, where'd he go? Did he fall? Oh, he fell over. Look, he's right there. Center frame. He fell over, though. No, I'm totally kidding. Just messing. Okay. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Maybe in my head, but I didn't share it with everybody. That would just be rude. We were just trying to convince KGB and her husband to buy some land that we're selling. True Moo is hitting the spot after the long day I had. What is a True Moo? Oh, is that like the chocolate milk stuff? Wait, did I just... No, okay. Why does this not look right. I just put this on the wrong side. It doesn't matter though, right? Crap, I think it does. Son of a... No. Well, you want to say one thing this thing can do that the Millennium Falcon can't? You throw it up in the air and it doesn't come apart. So this thing actually has better aerodynamics than the Millennium Falcon does. Who would have thought? No. First of all, I actually can never juggle. Second of all, that's too big. Why I never used that tool as a kid, I do not know. Okay. I did have it on the wrong side. Oh boy. All right. Round 2. Let's try this again. Hakuna Matata. I'm not kidding you. In my mind, I was like, someone's got to mention the Kingfisher in about 7 seconds. And then there it was. That was different though. It was different because I tried to pick up the Kingfisher by its head, which was not smart because his head is not held on by anything except for just like a peg. So it was like grabbing it, by this thing, it's gonna fall. Oh no, it's not. Wow, it'd be like that, and then the thing falling and shattering. But I will say this thing is pretty stout, man. It's structurally sound. An iceberg. Oh wait, no. What does he say in the movie? God himself couldn't sink this Titanic. If people actually said that back in the day, I almost have to believe that's exactly why the thing went down. Got halfway through the chomping book. Chomping book? Is that one of those diamond things? Aha, B, thank you so much. B just sent a galaxy. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, the Harry Potter book Lego. I don't think I know what that is. Babe, what's the chomping book? Kimberly's halfway done with it. Did you even know they made that? I don't know. I didn't know they made that. Who knew? Well, yes. That was my next step. Now I have to look it up because anytime anyone throws out a Lego, I have to look it up. Lego chomping book. Oh, whoa. It's supposed to be like a spider? Look at that thing. That what movie is that from? I don't remember that. That's pretty cool though. Scary looking. I could see why you're building it. It being October and all. Yeah, man, that Princess Bride set, so freaking good. pulls back and chomps. Like it actually like kind of like slams down, chomps. I sent that one to my dad because he's a huge Princess Bride fan. I don't know if he got it or not though. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move some of these pieces off of here pretty soon. Oh, very cool. So you have the sorting hat as well? My kids love that one. They'll see it and they just go over there and they start pulling down on it. There he is. The legend himself. You are indeed perfect timing. People say this horse has a great set. It is. It is cool. And it's fun too, because you can just sit there and pull down on it, just continually talks to you. Very entertaining if you have small children. Oops, I don't need that yet. Although I don't care what it sounds like or what people think it says. I swear ours says Flufflepuff. Oh, I don't know. Just your timing is impeccable. Wait, that's a new one. We have not discussed that yet, have we? I mean, I can't say I've seen all the Harry Potters. I've only seen up to season 5, or the 5th movie. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you could do those watch parties now. That would actually be kind of fun to do a watch party with something. I don't know. It's not going to take long. I mean, we've got quite the list going already, so we could very easily find something. I was going to say, have you seen Princess Bride? Since Jeff was just talking about Princess Bride, a watch party is where there were some streaming services like Amazon used to be able to do it. Apparently, you can't now. But basically, like I would host, right? Um, I would host, and then I could send you guys a link. And I don't know if it's like just a text chat like this, or if there's like voice chat. Basically, like I would stream the movie, and then you guys could all join me and watch it with me. I have a couple friends of mine that one guy lives in Louisiana, 2 guys lived in LA, 1 guy was in England or London, whatever. And they would do watch parties all the time. They'd watch all kinds of different movies. But that was when Amazon was doing it for free. I don't think they're doing that for free anymore. But that's what a watch party is. It's basically like us all watching a movie on a couch together, but we're all on our own couches. Well, we need to start making a list because one of us has not seen quite a few movies. Yes, that's true. Wait, have you seen Princess Bride? Did you answer that? Oh, inconceivable. Well, all that means is we get to watch great movies again. Sorry, I didn't see it. Preposterous. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Bricks, that got brought up because I don't know if you saw. Jeff found a Princess Bride, not Lego, but a brick set on Amazon, and it looks pretty good. Okay, Niffler, I understand why some might think Princess Bride is a chick flick, but it is 100% not a chick flick. What's your movie? It is okay. Shed the man. She's the man. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that. I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen it. All right, Niffler. Here's a question for you that might spark some debate. Bricks, I'm actually curious to see what your answer to this is. Actually, I think I already know what the answer is. Okay, Niffler. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes. Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Princess Bride, and Family Guy. We have to watch all 11 seasons of Family Guy. Oh, Niffler. Niffler. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. Mando. Mando's howling at something in his sleep. That was Mando. Yes, but it takes place during Christmas. Yeah, that was Mando. He does that every once in a while. For a lab, he has got a really vicious bark. But he's the biggest baby. I mean, shoot, he's afraid to walk across some of our floors. So does Gremlins. That's true, actually. That's true. Gosh, I haven't. Honestly, I think I've only seen Gremlins once, and it was so long ago. You haven't seen Die Hard? Oh, man. Sancho, what is happening? Back like you never left. Glad to have you back. Finish the mini project? Remind me what it was again? I can see that actually. From what I can remember, I can actually see that they use the same set. Which makes sense. It's a Universal movie, Universal Studios. You could actually, like, I've been on all those sets, because the Universal City Walk or Universal Studios, like, there's a tram that actually takes you through all those studios. They even had a Jaws, one of the scenes from Jaws, where the shark like comes up right next to one of the docks. They had that whole setup right there. It's pretty cool. Let's add Twilight. Yeah, no, sorry. Although, although, uh, what's uh, what's Teen Wolf's name from Twilight? His Batman movie was awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen what's Patterson. What's his name? Patterson. Rob Patterson. Did you guys see his Batman movie? Hello, I've tried to find Manchester United Lego set, but they seem to just how to find one. D check Brickling. Bricklink. Wow, did I already forget the website that we were just talking about that I was just on like 10 minutes ago? Hold on a second. Bricklink. Yeah, bricklink.com. I don't know if it's going to let me send to the chat. Check that website. Yes. Yeah. You got it. Yeah, so that's actually, I think that's actually an affiliate website of Lego. It's like Lego's partner something or other, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I heard that once. Anyways, you can literally find almost any and every set, piece, whatever on that website. So I'm sure you could find what you're looking for, if I can find what I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I just like that they got back kind of like the gritty Art Deco type of Batman. I liked it. Wait, did I get his name wrong? D, let me know if you find it. I would love to know if you found it. That'd be really cool. If you've been looking for a year, you come on here, ask a simple question, boom, you found it. Manchester United. You know, I'm going to look for you. I'm with you. Manchester United Lego set. There's a. Are you looking for the stadium? Old Trafford, Manchester United. Set number 10272. Yeah. Look up the. So if you go to Bricklink, just type in 10272. Here, I'll send a chat. That is your set that you're looking for. Okay, wait. This is. Hold on a second. Oh, this is the instructions entry. Hold on.
Did that person ever send us that thing that you don't use?
No, they didn't. Okay, so people are selling it. Average used price right now is between $317 and $345. If you want it brand new, average price is around $540. It looks like. So kind of pricey, but that looks like a really cool stadium build. Yankees lost another successfully. I'm not even into baseball anymore, and that makes me happy that the Yankees lost. Yes. Yeah. Yes. That those are so that so when you look up like that set, I mean, I'm looking at it, Lego Creator, like people are selling that actual set. And when you find a buyer, sometimes you can actually like you can send them messages before and ask them to send pictures and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just shop around a little bit on there. Like this first one that I clicked on, someone is selling it used. They actually have three of them selling used for $190 US. And they say with instructions, no color fade, no box, and it'll ship to most countries. I don't know where you're at. The next seller used missing the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. Only includes a base. Besides that, everything's complete. My knowledge includes instructions, no box, pictures available. So yeah, you can talk to the sellers before you buy it and just kind of ask for pictures of it before. And the cool thing about Bricklink is if you do, you can buy individual pieces too, not in the entire sets. So if they're if you happen to get one and it's missing a piece, you could probably still find it on Bricklink because people are selling it. Yeah, Bricklink is an addiction. You could spend a lot of time going through. I've been showing people. There's sets that I've been building recently that I had when I was a kid over 30 years ago, and I've been rebuilding a lot of the sets I had when I was a little kid, and it's been pretty cool. J1547, how's it going? Trying to think of another movie, Kimberly, that we could test to see. Have you ever seen Tombstone? Such a guy movie. Hmm. I agree. I agree. And that's not just a guy movie. There's a love story in it. Two, actually. Three, if you count Doc Holliday's love for alcohol. Oh, I I'm gonna call it right now. I bet she has not seen Braveheart. That is one of my. Oh, she has. That is a total guy movie, dude. Braveheart's in like my top three. It's so good. That's where when everyone started watching my lives, I would always ask if this was a Braveheart sword. It's not. It is supposed to resemble a. I mean, it is like a replica of a Scottish claymore, but it's not a like Braveheart sword. I would vote Tombstone going on the list just because I think that's up there with one of the great ones, but I could be vetoed. Rudy's good. Rudy is a good movie. It's Jon Snow's sword. Definitely not Jon Snow's sword. Speaking of Game of Thrones, did anyone watch the what was it, the House of Dragons? Is that the spinoff that they did? What's that black and white thingy? What black and white thingy? This? Is that what you're talking about? House of Dragons is great. Was it really? Okay. I never watched it. I was so mad with the way that they ended Game of Thrones that I didn't want to give anything else the time of day. Danny didn't deserve that. How about we didn't deserve any of that? The last two seasons, none of us deserve that. It's all right though. The fact that Game of Thrones absolutely tanked, in my opinion, only made Breaking Bad stand as I think, the best TV show that I've ever seen, and arguably has ever been made. Well, you're not going to see him far away. Here, let me see if I can put him where he's a little bit more noticeable. Oh no, I put him right behind the thing. There he is. Can you see him now? That's funny. You were looking for him. I even said earlier that he got knocked over and people couldn't find him. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. Then they should have waited. Like, I get you got all this momentum from the first 4 seasons and you're right in season 5 and you're like, oh no, we don't have anything else after that. Then just stop. Like, wait for the guy to finish the books and then write, make something that's good. Zoomed in on that spot. Here, I'll do one even better. Um, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it's touchy this far away. Bam. There he is. It's right above the bridge. Okay. Now, Xandersaurus, what's happening? I agree with that. By that point, their egos. Oh yeah, I know, but that's the problem. Is they write when yeah, we could go down that road all day long, but yeah, I wish they would have just. I wish they would have just stopped. I wish they would have just stopped. You know that. uh, wait, what? Shoot, you emailed us, and I totally forgot to check the email. I suck. I suck. Um, Real quick though, before I forget that, you know what really? Here you go, Kimberly. Here's a um, Family Guyism for you. You know what really grind my gears about Game of Thrones? The final battle. If you pay attention to now, I'm no expert in medieval warfare, but I don't think you would put the trebuchets up on the front line, have your archers all the way in the back behind them, and then have all your infantry in between them. It just didn't make sense. And I thought when I saw that, I was like, man, these guys don't know, nor did they care to look up anything about what this would actually look like. I'm good. I'm sub. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. I really need to work on my YouTube page. It has been sorely neglected. I appreciate it. No, dude. Caleb, I owe you a read. Wait, your gambling addiction. What do you gamble? Should we start calling you Bookie from now on? Oh, sorry, Jeff. I just saw your text. I missed it. Yeah. So the ones that you're gonna write down, she wants in black and white. Oh well, if that's the case, then yeah, we can put them on Google and she can download them. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fine. Oh yeah. Okay. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at YouTube. Still working out the little kinks. I should really. There's Panda Bears live. Okay. No, wrong one. That's why I went to YouTube. Oh, that's why I don't have that email. Oh shoot. What's our password? Well, that makes sense why I don't have that email on this computer, which means I don't have it on my phone. So that's why I didn't see the email. Okay. I'll have to steal my wife's phone from her in a little bit. Bro, I bet on that WNBA tonight. That's funny. All right. I guess it really doesn't matter what you're betting on as long as you win, right? what was like the? It's always interesting to read those things about like what people are betting on, but then there's like for the Super Bowl, right? There'll be all these bets that people make, but then there's bets on the bets, stuff like that. I always thought that was kind of funny. I never really got into gambling or betting all that much. I went to Vegas once. Well, I should say there was a time I went to Vegas and I sat at a blackjack table for a couple hours. And I basically the way that I look at it is I basically spent $300 on a 6-pack of Corona. That should tell you how I did. Mm-hmm. FEC builds. What's with all the W's? Charlie Sheen would say winning. All right. I have to ask, what is your best dad joke? Oh gosh. I should know more than I do because my dad is like the king of dad jokes. Um, God, he knows so many. I would say the one that I remember the most, because I think it was the one that he said the most, was what did the Indian say when his dog jumped off the cliff? Doggone. So bad. It's funny. He used to work for NASA before he retired, and he would just come home and he'd have all these dad jokes memorized. Sometimes I was like, "Do you really work for NASA, or do you work at like a dad joke factory or something like that?" I need another door. Yeah, that one's super cringy. For me, maybe just because I've heard it so many times, but needless to say, I did not put memorizing dad jokes high on the priority for my life. Honestly, I can't even think of another one because that one just is like the only one that comes out or comes to mind when I think about dad jokes. What about you? What's the best dad joke that you know? You having the part that close? Oh, well, if that gives you anxiety, how about that? Oh, and funny is I keep speaking general fine. There's a guy I knew that when someone would do that, he'd go, "And your last name is?" Oh, yeah, I have there's a finger width in between the edge of the support. You can kind of see my finger. There's plenty of room. Rena didn't like me tossing it around. This thing is like solid. That's the only reason why I feel comfortable doing that is like this thing is, it actually is really, really structurally sound. So that's why I'm comfortable like throwing it and flipping it. So yeah. Drop it then? No. No, sorry. We've been over this before. We were talking about one time because I was in someone's live and they're like, "I'll send you 3 galaxies right now if you drop the whole thing." I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. For a galaxy, I don't even know how much those are worth, but it ain't worth the time to rebuild the whole thing. That ain't happening. Yeah, that was different. That the Kingfisher was more of a Dumb and Dumber moment when he's talking about his pet bird. He's like, his head fell off. I picked it up by the wrong part. I should have picked it up by the base, and yeah, I grabbed his head thinking it would pull up, but nope, the whole thing fell and shattered, and now we have a great story to tell for it. Oh, these are all one spot off. My anxiety of it. All right, well, I'll stop throwing it around for the sake of your anxiety. I'm telling you though, it's solid. Like as long as you can catch it, it ain't coming apart. Big Blue Waves. It's a cool name. That was like someone posted on one of the videos that we had of the Millennium Falcon. Excuse me, where it was just the frame, but I had the frame kind of like I was holding it up like that, and the person wrote, "Only someone who's built the Millennium Falcon knows that you can do that at that point of it." Everyone else is like, "Oh my gosh," but it's like at that point, it's a rigid frame. It's not until you start putting all the panels on it does that thing become insanely uh, unstable and structurally unsound. Like now I'm scared to death to try and move that thing. So it sits right where it's at and it does not move. I'm building my first Lego ever. It's because of you. Dude, that is so cool. Babe, someone just said, Big Blue Waves just said, I'm building my first Lego. It's because of you. That is really cool. Which one are you building? Yeah, you remember it, Caleb. So yeah, that's the one where like, yeah, only someone who's built the Falcon knows that you can do that at that point of the build with it. And they're 100% correct. How's the Venator? How's moving the Venator? Is that thing super flimsy? Are you kidding me? That's your first Lego set? Dang, you went big. They're doing the Black Pearl. Babe. They're doing the Black Pearl. That's their first Lego set that they're doing.
Dang, you're really going for it.
That is awesome. That is a really, really cool build. Congrats. I'm really excited. That really means a lot to me. You started building because of us. That's really cool. Something's not right here. Nope, nope, nope. This seems better. That seems more like it. Okay. Still sitting on the table. Have you tried to move it though? Just trying to be cool like Caleb. Well, I don't know about that. Might have to get that one piece this weekend since we don't have a game Sunday. Oh, that's right. We're playing Monday, huh? Big Blue Waves. Have you seen light kits for the Black Pearl? Can't stand Monday games. Why? That's like a pastime for me growing up. I remember because my whole family. I think I might have shared this before, but like my whole family on my dad's side, they were all diehard Redskin fans. Still are to this day. They don't call them the Commanders. They call them the Redskins. And so like we'd always be, whenever we could watch them, we'd be watching them. And I remember Monday night was great, man, because Monday night, like my family growing up, we normally would do pizza on Friday nights. But if there was ever a time where the Redskins were playing on Monday night, we would do pizzas on Monday night. And dude, it was great. I miss the "Are you ready for some football?" like that Monday Night Live song. I miss that one. Thursday night games are what throw me off. Don't they do Thursday night games? See you, Niffler. Yeah, so Big Blue Waves, you know what? I should check to see this. And I say this not just because we have them on our TikTok shop, but Brick Bling is a lighting company. They make lights. I don't know if they've added it to ours yet, but they have a light kit for it. And one thing I've noticed on our shop is it's actually some of the light kits are actually cheaper than what you could get it for on their website. It does not look like they've added the Black Pearl yet, which is not a surprise. It's a brand new set, but they do. I did look because there was someone else that was looking for a light kit, and when I was comparing it to what they're selling on our shop for compared to the website, it was a couple bucks cheaper. But Brickling's got some cool stuff, but there's other light kits out there. Maybe something that you like different. Find whichever one you like. Find whichever one works the best for you. But just know if you do like the Brick Bling light kits, for whatever reason, they do seem a little bit cheaper on our TikTok shop. And I don't see, I definitely don't see. Gosh, the Hemjin Castle. Look at this. Look how good that looks. Does the Titanic have a light kit and the Disney Castle? Yes. The Mock Shop, what's up? The Mock Stop. Sorry, Mock Stop. I'm good. How are you? I have a feeling I got to check out your page if you're called the Mock Stop. I bet you do Lego Mocks. I figured that one out on my own. Yeah, the Goonie ship looks pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I would buy the Goonie ship before I'd buy that slice of pie in the sky. My favorite set that I've got right now, hands down, it's the Millennium Falcon. Thing is so incredible. Yuki, if I'm pronouncing your name right. Yes, I actually have a light kit for this Titanic that I'll be installing once I'm done with it. And the the Disney Castle, they have a light kit for it. Here, I just was looking at it. I'll show you. It's at the top of the list, actually. So the classic Disney Castle. That's the light kit for the classic Disney Castle. And you can actually get there's a music version on it. So that's what it looks like. No, I do not have the Dark Falcon. I should have bought it that one day when it was on sale. This is the Beauty and the Beast Castle, which they don't have a music version of it, but they're pretty cool. And then KGB, look at that. You know you want that. You got to get that for your Galaxy. That thing is so cool looking. My husband is thinking of building the NES system on it because it's not retired. Does he want to wait till it's retired and then sell it? Oh, because it's retired? Yeah. I get it. If he's planning on keeping it to sell it, then yeah, I mean, I get it. I would build it. I'm not really interested in trying to keep retired sets and then sell them later. I'd rather build them. Let's put it this way. Either way, they're still gonna be worth more money than what I got them for, what you pay for them. So I'm building the Titanic. The big old Titanic. He has a big Lego texture. He doesn't resell. He just wants to save for the kids. Oh well, I understand that. We build. This is our master bedroom, and we have to keep our bedroom door locked so that our kids don't get in here and start messing with the Lego, because they do. They absolutely do. So I understand 100%. Hey babe, how do you feel about Trey White?
Well, why?
Caleb wants to know how you feel about Trey White. Caleb's our other Bills Mafia buddy.
What's he shooting?
Whoa.
I know he's a defensive end.
Caleb said, after Sunday, I seen everyone turn on him. Don't ask me about it. He's a corner. Current corner. I'm still learning all the players.
Oh, there's a Trey White and called to see about him. Trey White.
Oh, she was thinking about a different Trey White.
Threw me in a freaking loop for a second. There's a kid in college. He played for college. He was drafted the same year. Patrick Mahomes was drafted, obviously. Drafted the Chiefs. He was drafted in 2016. No, I think he did. Well, because he did a knocker girl.
Cass thinks that he did a schnocker job.
Kind of mad at everybody.
Schnocker is not good. Going to build an iceberg. I should, huh? A little fake iceberg. That'd be funny. No, but I was telling everyone that I saw a video of some kid that he froze a big pot of ice, and then he took it to a pond that he had in his backyard, and he ran the Titanic into the big block of ice. Of course, it didn't do anything, but it's still kind of funny. I did joke with a friend of mine. He's got an above ground pool. It still might do it just for fun. But when it freezes here, his pool usually will ice over, and we thought about putting this thing in there and doing a little reenactment.
Did you know what I always say? Why did they put him on? Why was his job to cover Diggs?
Caleb, my wife's comment is, why was Trey White matched up against Diggs? Which, still learning the players, and after what I saw on Sunday, I can understand the question. Like, that dude just kept catching pass after pass after pass after pass after pass.
Just because obviously they know Diggs if he played with Diggs for how freaking long? For 7 years?
I don't know. I saw one guy who built the shit with.
So mad I blocked out all the players.
Oh my gosh.
Games for at least another week.
Yeah, she says come back in a week to ask more questions.
I blocked out everything.
I couldn't do that, Big Blue. It's not it's not a too soon thing that like. Oh no, I'm talking to someone else. Sunday was pretty bad. Let's put it this way. I turned this piece up and had it sitting like this, and I was joking with my dad. I was like, "Oh look, it's like a scene out of the movie," and I felt bad because I just felt disrespectful to people who actually were on the Titanic. I know that's probably not the case, but still, I felt bad about it. What am I missing here? I don't have that piece.
What jerseys does Caleb have? Because I feel like you have a really cool young game.
My wife wants to know what jerseys you have, Caleb. Sorry, dropped my phone. Oh, I see what I did. What are we making, Caleb, the Titanic? Indeed, we are. We are making the Titanic. Caleb, I'm interested to hear the answer to that too, because I know we both agree. Caleb's got a red, I'm sorry, a white, a red, a camel, and a blue Josh Allen. I have Bernard's old number and new number in blue. Dang. Jealous.
I've never been more jealous.
What? There's 3 Caleb's in this room right now. I don't think I've ever been in the same room with 2 other Caleb's, let alone 1. Well, that's not true. I mean, I have been with 1, but and a Knox jersey. A Knox jersey would be pretty cool. I just don't think it should have been a movie, but that's just me. That argument, Big Blue, could be made about a lot of movies. And the older I get, the more I agree with that. As weird as it is to say. But we were going over this the other day. Logically, things don't add up in the Titanic. But then again, there's not very many good movies made anymore, so because nothing is made with well thought out plans. It is a Caleb party. That is awesome. Bosa would be cool at this point. Yeah, Bosa would be cool to have. I like Kincaid. I would dig a Kincaid jersey and a Cook. A Cook jersey would be awesome.
Were you mad that they didn't draft Worthy?
Caleb, were you mad?
Were you mad that they skipped over Worthy when they had the opportunity?
Caleb with a K, are you mad that they skipped over Worthy? Caleb, isn't that what you were saying last night? I want to say you were saying almost the exact same thing last night. Okay, wait. What's the real question? I like Coleman more. Yeah.
I really do like. I cannot believe McDermott benched him.
Yeah, that was Cass was telling me about that because she's like, yeah, he benched Coleman. I was like, why? Like punishment? I'm like, they still do that in the NFL? Like, who does that? I could understand if you're in high school, maybe even in college. But this is the NFL. I mean, you got people betting their entire life savings on it. And then, I mean, you screw someone over, they got to go start betting on the WNBA. Why is it that the USS Arizona is a gray but not the Titanic? Well, I think technically it is classified as a grave, but it's, I mean, the Arizona, I've been to the USS Arizona, like you could still see the ship from the surface of the water. Can't really see the Titanic unless you're however feet deep. I don't know though. Interesting question. Yeah, this plan ain't gonna work too much anymore. I need more room. Yeah,
Well, that's
20,
not
20,
cool.
23 to be in the NFL. I don't. Yeah, I don't think irresponsibility, or I don't think responsibility is really part of the job description, or at least what's expected. Dude, Caleb, it was funny when we went to the game last year, and it was funny because had we not gone to Buffalo and gone around to some wings places, like we wouldn't have understood. But there was a dude at the game that had a big sign that said Patrick Mahomes eats boneless wings with ranch. We understood it after spending some time in Buffalo. We understood it. That was really funny.
Remember that wife when we were at the bar and she whispered to her husband, "Can you order me a ranch
Oh yeah,
for her wings because she wouldn't do it?"
yeah. Then we were at Barbells getting some wings, and this lady made the guy that she was with order her ranch for her wings. Oh yeah. Again, we didn't know. We learned that very quickly when we were there. But it made seeing that sign that that dude was holding at the game that much funnier. All right. There's one more. Indeed, there is. Okay, this one gets one of those, and you get one of these. You know, one nice thing that they would put into some of the instruction books, like especially a build like this, when they have a bunch of information about the Titanic. You know, sometimes they'll have a little article about the guy that designed it. It'd be nice to see, and maybe they do. I just haven't read it, so I might be completely talking out of ignorance here. But how many design hours went into designing this? Like, how long did it take them to actually come up with this build? Like, because to figure some of this stuff out, man, you gotta have engineering degrees and all that kind of stuff for something like this. All right. It would be nice to see, and I haven't read it back to back. I know. I realize that as I was saying it, I'm like, I'm gonna sound really dumb right now, but that's all right. What would be the meetings where they come up with the idea? Yeah, yeah. I wish I was in the meeting where they were talking about the new Death Star. Don't do it. That's what I would have said. Yeah, the new one. It's massive. I mean, maybe in piece count, but size wise, I don't think it's like anything really. I don't know. It's been asked a lot. It's been talked about a lot. I don't. I'm not a fan of it. You talking piece count then? Oh, whoops. Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I want a scimitar like this big. That's what I want. I want a really big scimitar. You know those old Death Star, the old Darth Maul busts go for pretty decent penny now. I mean, I think that it looks goofy because it's very block looking, but I have a lot of respect for it. I like it because it's small, but then I also have a lot of respect for it just because it's like an older style build. But yeah, man, they're kind of pricey. No, no, he's a wannabe Sith. No, people actually think that he is. Oh gosh, man. I mean, those have to be people that like the sequel or the sequels. There's one scene. Can't even bleed a crystal door. There's literally one scene out of those three movies that's good. Everything else is just didn't care for at all. Yeah, that'd be cool. There's a company out there that makes some pretty cool ones. They're brick lightsabers. Um, they're pretty cool. They had them. They're selling them at the local brick store. What they want for those like lightsabers? Like $250. They look pretty good though. They weren't Lego or a different brand, but it was still pretty cool. I am not, so I have no idea what that is. Unfortunately. Yeah, but then you'd be in the backyard after the Bills lose, and you'd be like chomping stuff up. Here, let me see if I can find. It's not Lego. Check this out. Bricker Studios. Be back in stock in November. Check this out. Don't know. No. Honestly, um, this thing, I think. Wait, where does it say the piece count? What the heck? 2,700 bricks. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I think this thing is insanely overpriced. Like, when I say insanely overpriced, I mean really, really overpriced. However, if I had money to just blow, not that. That's what I was showing earlier. Mando, enough, dude. Okay. Everyone knows I'm a big Halo fan. There's a company out there that makes this. 2,700 pieces. It's 10 inches tall, so it's roughly life size, right? It's Master Chief's helmet. It's almost life size. $670 for this. Like, freaking get out with that. That is way too expensive for this, but I absolutely love it. And somehow hope to get it one day. I would choose a little bit different colors, like his shield or the yeah, his visor. Well, I gotta take the picture down or make it smaller. I'm just gonna make it smaller. Okay, I'm gonna put it up here. If I'm making his visor, I'm using this color gold because that's shiny and reflective and it'll look better than that nasty orange. However, oh, see, Halo, that's Halo's. I might like Halo more than Star Wars. Might, just maybe. Well, you had a question though. Different types of katanas. So, which of your OG Star Wars movies is your favorite? Whew. Dude, it's really a toss up between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I kind of lean more towards Return of the Jedi, but then there's parts of Empire Strikes Back that I absolutely love. So yeah, it's a tough one, man. And you? Oh, see, my best buddy and I growing up, we got it. Well, he got an Xbox, and that was like one of the first games that he got. But it was funny. My dad, he had heard about Halo because years before Bungie sold it to Microsoft, he was watching it, and he's actually the one who first told me. He's like, "Oh yeah, hey, there's this game coming out called Halo. It's like it's space, blah, blah, you know." And so we were like, "Oh, cool, yeah, we'll definitely get that when it comes out." Well, it never. And it was originally it was only supposed to be on Mac, which is what my dad used at work. It's what we had at home. So it was like cool, like we would be able to get it. Well, then Bungie sold to Microsoft or however that went down, and then the rest is history. They ended up on Xbox. So my buddy gets an Xbox, he gets Halo, I'm hooked. I go out get an Xbox, and yeah, love it. To this day, one of my favorites. Some of the books are even pretty good too. Even some of the movies. Whoops, the TV show sucked. I was happy when they said they weren't making another season. That's how bad it was. That's yeah. Wait, okay, I wouldn't consider hang on a second. See, uh I wouldn't consider that OG. Like OG would be like the ones in the 70s. Of the prequels though, um I know I'll get flack for this, but I Phantom Menace is still I think my favorite. Just because that was the first Star Wars movie I saw in the theaters. I remember going to it. It was a huge deal. There was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people there. Like it was just this big, massive event, and it was so cool. And I just loved everything but Jar Jar Binks. I get it. But yeah, no, you're good. I was born in '86, so little bit before that. But I actually, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the prequels, 1, 2, and 3. I actually really do like them. It's actually really sad. Like, I think the last time I did like a Star Wars marathon was a couple years ago, and Anakin's story is actually really tragic. I know, man, dude. I remember watching that theory video. That was so funny. It's honestly, it's pretty convincing too. It's actually part of the only reason why I want that Dark Falcon is because they added the Sith Jar Jar in there. I think that's awesome. He does, man. He does. That's so funny. He has the eyes. He has the hops. Oh man, I can't remember all the other things that they were saying. It's from the same planet as Palpatine. Like, I know. It's convincing. Very nice. So you watching like Clone Wars and Rebels and all that kind of stuff? Clone Wars is where it's at, man. It's all the stuff that happens in there that is making everything else better. Like I don't know how people can watch Ahsoka. Well, I mean, obviously anyone can watch. I mean, you can watch it and just be kind of like, oh, okay, yeah. But there's so much that happened in Ahsoka, even some stuff in The Mandalorian that it's like if you didn't watch any of the stuff from the Clone Wars or Bad Batch or Rebels, it's just water under the bridge. Oh, see, I haven't watched any of the anime stuff. Is that stuff considered canon? See, if there's stuff that's not considered canon, I really won't. I won't really watch it or put a lot of effort into watching it. Whoops, I'm doing this wrong. Oh, I'm not. Oh, well, I know Star Wars started doing some stuff. What do they call it? Visions? Star Wars Visions, I think. That was like an anime Star Wars thing that came out a couple years ago. But again, I did not watch it. Mando, you gotta be kidding me, bro. There's no way you need to go out again.
The last time you said that, then you threw up.
That's true. Why you gotta remind me of that?
Huh?
Why you gotta remind me of that?
He's talking to you. He's trying to tell you what he needs. He's a freaking dog. He's giving you his word.
Why isn't he asking you to take him out?
Because he won't let me guide him through the house. I don't know.
Oh, that's actually true.
He thinks I'm weak.
He doesn't think, he knows. All right, let's make sure we have this oriented the right way. Starting here. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. I'd say that's pretty good progress for tonight. You guys want to see it again? Double flip? Almost. All right. I digress. That's actually a really cool set that guy was looking for. Dude, they Where'd my bricklink go? Oh, it's fine. This thing, it's solid. Not going anywhere. Mainly just like messing with people. So this, something like that, I think. Let's just see. Actually, I'm going to need this to support the back. Oh, it's not really tall enough. Oh boy. All right, so picture that. Yeah, see, look, it's out of frame. And I basically have this. It's literally going to be just wider than the shot of my camera. Hey, thanks for the pumpkin, the Go Popular, and the Heart Me. Garrett Lego Dad, appreciate you. Very nice. Yeah, man. I'm excited to build it. The other reason I'm excited to build it is I got a light kit for it, which I just see. There's a long hallway that I can run some wire down. That's going to be fun. What I was going to say. Yeah, this thing's big though, man. Babe, look at. So basically, I still have another one of this, another one of this over here. So it's gonna be like to here.
It'd be kind of funny if you got like, well, it wouldn't really be funny, but you should really break it in half, put a glacier in there.
I know everyone was saying like you gotta get a glacier and run into it. I even have the same table. You have the same desk, dude. That's awesome. Where's it going? Where we decided this thing's going, man? Ben, where do we decide that this thing's gonna live? We don't know yet. We'll figure it out. I'm thinking where the T-Rex is, up high. Maybe, maybe not. Somewhere where it's got to have power, because I'm not going to want to put this. Well, if we're where I'm thinking, it's going to be high enough to where I'm not going to want to get up there to change the batteries all the time or turn it on. Oh, you want to hear something sad? So my son has a Lego high-speed train, and he was sent a bunch of extra track pieces. Well, I had him in a box, and I had him in a box with a couple of light kits, and he opened up 2 light kits. Oh, mix them all together. So now I've got like a bunch of little anti-static bags that I've got to sort through and figure it out which one goes to which. Yeah, it's 53 inches long. So T-Rex on my wish list. I built a Hogwarts castle for that. Very nice. Very nice. I would love to get the Hogwarts castle for my wife. Does the T-Rex actually have a little fog on it? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Gosh, you know what's funny? I think I might have accidentally deleted that picture recently. Or video, rather. Frog. Yep, I don't have it. But yes, it does. It does have a frog in it. I got to see about that light kit too. The thing I do like about looking at this build with the light kit is there's a lot of space in there. So I don't know how the control boards look for it, but that's the cool thing is you can just hide it in one of them cavities. Oop. That's happened with over here. I have the Fell Beast up here, up on the Rivendell Tower, and there's just not a lot of room. I have to like kind of sit straight up and turn straight up to like get out of this thing. And a couple times I've knocked over the Fell Beast. I think this is a piece from it, but I don't know. Freaking dust. Yeah, that Fell Beast doesn't go there obviously, but I pick up my own buddy and he freaks out. Yeah. See, I've seen people carry this thing around, so I know once it's like pieced together, it's pretty solid, and I'm not too worried about it. But still, it is a Lego, and there's 9,000 pieces that make this thing up. Very easily end up all over the floor. Look, it already looks like it's like cracking in half or multiple parts. This is just what it looks like at the bottom of the ocean right now. Better. Yeah, I know. I know. The only one that I've had rebuild so far is Hagrid's Hut, and that's because my daughter Hulk smashed it. Yeah, that was a little dark. I felt bad about saying that one, but I take it back. I take it back. Oh, did you really? And it held up all right? There's some pretty cool wall mounts for this thing. Honestly, this is simple. It's just like two. Yeah, even doing something like that could be kind of simple. Ooh, they have a shelfless wall mount for it. It just kind of makes it look like it's floating there. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, if you were really careful, you could take some of the panels out and maybe on some of these support pieces, could run it in there. You can make it work. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to stress this thing too much right now. So, oh, Jack fell. It is smart the way that they did this and built it in sections. That way, you're not trying to do the whole thing at once. Where did Jack go? Nope. Oh, there he is. Come on. Oh, of course. Garrett, what would you say was the most? Oh, he's got to run. Never mind. I was gonna ask him what he thought the most tedious part of this whole build was. Right on the edge. Yeah, just leave it, not even worry about it. I feel you on that. Yeah, so like there's some builds I thought too. It's like right now, if the Falcon drops, would I rebuild it? Um, I would be very slow. It probably would be a minute before I started rebuilding it because I just spent all the time building it. Might wait a little bit before I tried rebuilding it again. We're gonna build the final stages on the floor. Nah, man, I'm gonna build it right here. I'm gonna get. I want to get a. I have a wall mount for this monitor that I want to mount, and if I do that, I'll be able to push it. Well, here, let me show you. And it makes it just. It's easy to move these cameras. It just makes more sense if I just show you. So see the monitor. I'm just gonna mount it to the wall like here. That way, I can push the monitor flat up against the wall, or I can basically pull it out to where it's at. But I'll be able to kind of push the monitor further back into the wall because it's a 32-inch monitor, so the stand for this thing is just ginormous. It doesn't I don't need it to be that big, but yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's the plan at least. Hey, Rocco. But anyways, I'm gonna bounce. This was fun. Made some good progress. I built this whole thing a couple hours, so not too bad. So appreciate you guys. I will not be live tomorrow night, for sure. I don't know what's going on Friday. I don't know what I got going on this weekend. Maybe Friday night. Saturday we're going down to North Carolina for the day. So depending how I feel after that day, we'll see. But as always, appreciate you guys very much. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the chats. It was fun. Hopefully we'll see you guys on the next one. Come to my state, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're in North Carolina. Yeah, we're going to Grandfather Mountain. I don't know. My parents found it. They want to check it out. Apparently, it's like a cool little hiking spot, or there's like a giant canyon thing that you walk across a bridge on, or something like that. You been there? Look at that, Jeff. Perfect timing. I don't do bridges. Yes, great. I'll do a bridge. That'll be fun. Cool. All right. Well, now I'm really looking forward.